Hey YouTubers, and welcome back to another episode here today on ESGNet. As we're back here for the fourth episode of a new series here on the channel. It's called Face of the Franchise QB1, and this is Khalil Kelley, a new character here on ESGNet. And today we are back here to start our career here in the NFL as we're part of the Miami Dolphins organization. And today we're going to see what he can do here in his first ever game. Of course, this is the first preseason game of the season here. We'll see what he can do here. Hey, don't forget to subscribe and don't forget to like and hit that bell notification if you guys want to be a part of the ESGN Nation. And of course, follow this great series and all the other great series here on the channel. But let me take a look there. We're going to get some player boosts here. We're going to actually got a chance here to talk to our coaches and our former coach there when we were in Oklahoma, Jack Ford there, our mentor, as he's going to talk to us there. We're going to try to work on some things here, and I think the one I kind of was wanting to try to do here for Khalil was to work on accuracy here. His accuracy is not that great. I take a look at his numbers there, and that was one of the things that kind of wanted to work on here. So we're going to kind of focus on short accuracy and medium accuracy there to help us ourselves out here in this one. Now, of course, they give you ability here, and of course, we got the X factor here. We got a chance here to get something, and there you see we got a chance here. Now, these only activate when we do like the run for 20 yards or so. And the cool thing is about these little attributes or these little abilities you can get, I guess not attributes or abilities, I guess you could say, that you can actually change them through the course of the season. There, you're not locked into them like you would be in another gaming franchise like that. So that's really cool. You can change them and then change your abilities around focus on from game to game. So if you wanted to focus on certain teams, if you're really knowledgeable of how the teams work and how they run their offenses like that, if you wanted to do something against the Patriots, you can really change it up and just kind of do what you want to do. There's one area I kind of wish I actually used, and I think I might use it here later on, but it's the one where you can I forgot. It's basically you play really good at home, so you're always in the zone regardless, and it really helps out your abilities there. Be able to throw more accurately and pass and then run and all that kind of stuff there. I'm not for sure if that's really what it was all about, but I know there's one in there where it really helps you when basically you're a homer. You can you do really well at home, and you can take advantage of that. So just a lot of different things in here. I actually already filmed. I think the first or these next couple of episodes here, I think up to 7. I think this episode plus 3 more already here. I had about I think almost like about 10 hours left when I was playing this here, and of course now I don't have any more until I get the game here later the week here. Or by the time this video actually comes out, I should have the game already. If not, it'll be I should have by the end of the week here. I'm kind of trying to figure out what videos are going to be up, and still trying to schedule a lot of things here because I got some other content, of course, still working on here on the channel, trying to get through baseball. I will tell you this, and I know kind of getting off the subject here, but we will finish the franchise mode in Madden 19 with the Chargers there. Unfortunately, won't be able to do what I wanted to do in that series there, but things happen. So, but I will announce what I'm going to do for the Madden 20 franchise series here in a later video. So stay tuned for that here on the channel. That should be out sometime, maybe here about a couple days after this video is out. I know before we get definitely won't be out until the series for Madden 20, the franchise series, won't be out until probably that first weekend, or after that first weekend of the NFL season when the rosters are completely filled, and then we have the actual rosters and stuff like that. But yeah, I'll announce that we're here coming up here pretty soon here. So I'm still trying to sort out some things. Of course, work on some sliders as always that best fit my gameplay, how I want to play and stuff like that. So and that's been a hot topic issue here on the sports gaming community here on YouTube. It's like, hey, if you don't play it on all Madden, you're not that great. So It's like, okay, whatever. But again, that's another topic we can talk about here. But we'll go ahead and see here. We'll go ahead and get the ball here first. Or actually, no, we get the ball here as Atlanta's unsuccessful to do anything there. We'll go to a 2nd and 10 here. And this is a great pass there going down the field. Nice job there as Kelley is able to connect there on that 39-yard pass there for Kenny Stills. So we'll see here. What is it? 1st and 10 here now. Handoff there to Drake, and of course, one thing it just really irks me about playing this kind of mode here, especially when you're a lock-in player, and especially it's not when you're the halfback, but when you're the quarterback and you try to run the ball, the halfback decides to change up the play. You have him go to the right-hand side when. You haven't want. Actually, let's put it this way: you want him to go left, but he ends up going right, or vice versa. There, pass play there. That's a one-handed catch there. Nice job there to believe that is Allen, Dwayne Allen, there, former Colts player. There gets the catch there. That's a nice job there. One-handed catch, and I don't know how he made that catch there, but nonetheless, there he is able to hold on to the football there. Look at that, just a great one-handed catch. Brings it in as he's getting hit, and is able to come down with it. But yeah, I just wish hopefully that'll be something that'll change here, because that just really bugs me. You try to run the ball, and you want to run it, and especially if they show you on there which side of the ball you should run it. When it's green, that's the side you run it on. If it's red, you don't run it there. If it's completely red, you don't run it at all. You change the play up on the line. But that is something I just wish they would just, make the halfback a lot more intelligent, especially if he has a decent, awareness to how he runs the ball. So, but yeah, we'll see here. Another 1st down there. Nice job there. 18 yards on the play. So we just need 2 more 10-yard runs here, and then of course we'll activate our X factor. And that's one thing I love about this so far here. Been like I said, been kind of messing around with this here, playing some exhibition games here. It's just really cool how they let you know, hey, these are things, the objectives you got to make. And then they show you too here, I think at this, during the menu there, they show you some other things you can accomplish in the towards the in the game, and of course along the season to earn even more XP. One of the XP sliders I'm kind of using from last year in this, but I will be kind of tinkering with them as we go along here. So far the sliders that I had for XP sliders kind of work out. I'm gonna kind of change up some things here. These are kind of XP sliders. If you guys follow Mr. Hurricane, I kind of used his, but I also kind of kind of a combination of a lot of other YouTubers here that do Madden plays and stuff like that. And then of course I is kind of thinking like, okay, what are the positions I would like, that are to me are important for NFL teams there. So I kind of doctored up some, changed some things around here. And like I said, these are sliders that I use, that I personally, like I said, use others, and kind of with a combination of my own. And I might have a video of that here soon, when I'll show you guys what kind of sliders I'm using, and kind of explain why I do it for. But if you guys got some sliders out there that you guys want me to try, let me know down below in the comments section, and I'll definitely try to test them out and stuff like that and see if they work for me. But the idea of this is also supposed to be for fun. Yeah, some of the numbers might be, I want to make it realistic, but at the same time, you want to make it fun. So here the first half here, we are up, I believe, 27-24, and we go ahead and we end up finish this game off here. We only get to play the first quarter, I believe, as Ryan Fitzpatrick takes over, and there you see 311 yards there, 1 touchdown. He completed 61% of his passes. We completed 75% of our passes, only 6 of 8. But we did get that 1 touchdown with 138 yards passing in the first game. But nice job there for us, as we did a pretty decent job there for a rookie in a preseason game. Now, in the second game, which we'll actually see here in just a bit, we'll play, of course, the first half, and we'll see if we can try to get better here as we go along here in the course of the season. So we're trying to get that QB1 spot. We don't want that Fitzpatrick magic there. We don't want him to take over, even though he's more qualified to take over that type of position as a QB. But of course, this is all about us. QB1, we want to be the guy on the depth chart first. We want to be the one that coach for us. There you see him talking to us through a text message there. We want to be that guy that's going to take over and make Miami the team to be. It's going to be something that we're trying to fight for here, and we're going to try to see if we can be that way. I know I haven't got to talk to my buddy here, or my friend of mine in real life, but I got a friend by the name of Eric. He's a big Dolphins fan, and I'm talking about, he's been a lifelong Dolphins fan since the days of Dan Marino and all those guys down there in the 90s, especially when the years that Miami should have got to the Super Bowl. They had really good teams there. I haven't told him yet, but he's always wanted me to do a series with the Miami. Every year I do Madden, and especially since I've been doing it here on YouTube, he's like, hey, do a series for Madden, do a series for the Dolphins and stuff like that. I'm like, I don't know, not really. There's somewhere down the lines I'll try to do one. Well, Eric, here you go, buddy. Here's a series here. It may not be a franchise series, but it is a QB series here. So I'm hopefully, if you are watching this, which I'm hoping by then you should have got the link already in your email, or especially Facebook. Here's a series that hopefully you'll be able to follow here, and I think you'll like here. But today we are going to now go to the second game here, and we're going to go ahead and go to Tampa Bay for this one. So this is the Battle of Florida here, of South Florida. You got Tampa Bay Bucks. There you see them wearing their, this was so awesome. I didn't even pick this, but they're wearing their creamsicle uniforms here, the old school uniforms there with the old school helmet there. Nice. I like that. And we're going to be facing them off here in Tampa. So Raymond James Stadium here. And it should be a good one here. It's prime time. Everybody's watching here. And there you see, it should be, like I said, this so far Madden right now, graphically, it looks pretty the same this year, but they've added some new features, some new, layovers and bumpers and all that kind of stuff here. It looks nice, looks sharp. I just hope the gameplay lives up to what they've been kind of saying. And so far here, I give it, there's some areas that they still some issues that, I guess is still in there. I guess it just has to be part of Madden. But for the most part here, it's manageable. It can still be worked on here. And of course, they'll be, updating this, for the most part of the season here. But that's one thing I am going to try to avoid is, I am going to I'm not going to accept the updates if there are updates. I'm going to have to read about them first before I start updating anything, unlike last year. But we'll go ahead and see here, 3rd and 10. No score yet here. 7 minutes left here in the first quarter. Throw this one off there, and then the tight end, I don't know what he was doing there, but he does not go after it. So we are now forced here to go 3 and out. So now still no score here. 6:11 left here in the first quarter. Kelley is going to drop this one back there. He's going to fire this one up the middle, and that is going to be a great catch there. Miami has the ball now here, 1st and 10. Ball near midfield. Kelley drops back, fires this one off to Kenny Stills. Kenny Stills tries to get there to the marker, but he only gets 2 yards on the play. So my overall gameplay of this, I don't know, I give it 7 out of 10 maybe. There's still some areas there that I think they need to work on. As you see there, we threw a pick there, not what we was wanting. And of course, they got some. The one thing I do like is, they give you some objectives that you need to make, and you can, it really affects you. If you play a bad game, you don't get the the XP that you won So you have to be really thinking about what you can do as a player, controlling this QB here, of what you think you could be a part of, because this can make or break you. I know when I get to, at least when we get to the actual games, when they actually do count here, you'll see what I'm talking about here, because you got some challenges from other opposing teams, or even teammates yourself. That, hey, hey, you need to play a really good game. Hey, can you get 2 touchdowns, or can you get me 3 touchdowns or 4 touchdowns or whatever in the game. So you got to kind of really decide on what is what you can do in the game, and I'm kind of the type of person, I kind of I rather try to overperform than try to have I don't know, goals I guess are nice, but at the same time just play, just whatever the moment is, whatever's going on at that time, do it then, and just go with it. And just hope and pray that you overperform in your performance. Hopefully you guys understand what I'm saying. But to me that's what I rather try to do what I can do on the field. If I overperform, and go with that. But for the most part here, to me it seems like the passing is really. It feels like if you throw a bullet pass like you did right there, you throw a bullet pass. If you lob it, you lob it. The lob actually looks really nice. And I think I said this before in the early episodes. I just wish they would. Hopefully, if they bring back college football, this is something that I would like to see more of with the quarterback. And then different things you do with the halfback position or whatever position is. They make it better and make the gameplay better for the future. College football games here. But we'll see here. 3rd and 7. We throw a pass there. Nice job there from the tight end, Allen, trying to get there. He got the first down, and he'll get inside the 15. I believe they'll mark him at the 14 or 13 there. So we'll see a 1st and 10 here. Still no score here as we're into the second quarter. And Kelley is really doing a good job here moving this team down the field here. Throw this one off there to the side end over there, and that is going to be a nice catch there. And that's going to be inside the 10. As we go now to a 2nd and 5. And Kelley, I think he might get this one in here. He has the motivation to, and that's exactly what he does. Touchdown, Dolphins. And the Dolphins are on the board. I did go ahead and put gloves on him. I might change that. That was kind of this. Right now, he kind of just has a generic look. Kind of deciding what he's going to do, if he's going to wear a sleeve on his throwing arm or what the deal would be. I know he's going to keep the quarterback little wrist thing there because I like that. He is the quarterback. He does have to read off plays there from time to time. So I kind of like that. It's kind of a little realistic. Gloves, I don't know. I was thinking maybe just having gloves on his his right hand where he passes with, and then same thing with the sleeve there. But you guys let me know what I should do. If there's any type of shoes, and I'm not big on shoes at all in certain games, but some of you guys are. Some of you guys worry about style and profile, then worry about how you look on the game, which is fine, but at the same time, it's just a game, and I don't know. I just can't. I have a hard time getting into that kind of stuff. But if you guys, there's any shoes that you think he should wear or something like that, let me know down below in the comment section. I'll switch it up, and you see a nice run there, nice juke, and that's another thing I wanted to say is about the gameplay. I don't know. It's not in this one. I want to say it's not until the very first home game. And I'll probably mention it then. But look at that. Look at that tackle. He seen the defender coming at him, and he ducked. That was something I noticed in the game here that you did not see. Look at that. That is so awesome. I even noticed when they're on the line, and when they're running the ball, and there's linebackers, or the defensive lineman going head to head with the offensive lineman. he will duck if he can. If he's small enough, which Drake is, and I've seen it several times, and I was kind of like dumbfounded when I seen him. Like, oh my, like, wow, that's awesome. That's so cool. Because you actually see that in games sometimes. They duck in between them. So when the two guys are, going hand, trying to, block and whatnot, defenders coming in to, off the line against the offensive lineman. If there's a hole big enough, the running back will go in between them or underneath them and run in between them. And it was so awesome when I seen that animation. I'm like, wow, they actually added that in there, because to me that's realistic. That would be somebody that's small enough, especially with speed, that would just take off like that and just like, okay, I'm gonna slide between you two. You guys do what you got to do. I'm gonna go and take off and run it. So I thought that was really cool to see that animation in this, and I don't know. It just took me back. I'm just like, wow. Like, I watched the replay several times. I'm just like, wow, they actually added that into the game. So that was really cool. One thing is kind of bugging me in the game, is the catching. You don't see that many. I noticed in one of the games, I don't think it was I think it wasn't in the preseason here. I think it was maybe in the regular season, and also too, I've noticed it a lot in the exhibition games I played. I didn't record it, any of them. I was just kind of messing around, see what was going on, just testing out some stuff. But I noticed there was a lot of one-arm catches there, and that is just way too many in a single game. You don't see that often. Kenny Stills gets a nice catch there, and if I'm not mistaken, I think that was a one-arm catch. You don't see that often. Now, if they're alone and doing that, yeah, maybe, okay, get away with it. But when they're, going man-to-man with someone, you don't see that. You don't see too many one-arm catches. I mean, Odell Beckham doesn't even, get that many one. He doesn't go after one-arm catch, one-handed catches that often. I can see if he's open, okay, yeah, but I mean, at the same time, it's like, not to me, it's not that realistic. So hopefully that'll be something, I guess, they can change. If you want, especially if you're playing a sim based, of this on Madden, you don't see that many, passes being caught like that. So I'm kind of like, I'm not buying it. But it is what it is. Dolphins win 33-27 there. Nice game there. We win this one and on the road. So we're 2-0 in the preseason here, and we're gonna get ready to get ready for the next one here coming up. But yeah, for the most part here, it was just a great, really a great game there. We had a lot of fun playing this. Fitzpatrick there, you see 50-32, 177 yards, 1 touchdown, and 46 yards, or 46% passes. As we had a 66% passing percentage, I should say. And had a good game there for him. Like you said, we did play the first half there, and it was really fun there. And just to be able to do what we did in that game, it was really fun. But like I said, I'm kind of just still adjusting with the sliders. So, for the most part here, I really don't care about preseason, with the exception of maybe the XP and whatnot. But it's not a big deal. It's it is what it is. And like I said, we'll change things as we go along here, as we'll try to make it a little bit better when we come to the XP sliders, not XP sliders, when it comes to just gameplay sliders here. There you see the XP that we got, and yeah, like I said, we're gonna be eventually changing that stuff up here. But there you see Coach talking to us, Coach Flores, and he just wants to let us know how well we did, and just tell us a good job there. Of course, we did have some bumps in our game there, but of course that's gonna happen when you're a rookie who really didn't have, again, we didn't have much playing time in college, and we're just trying to, just prove to everybody that it wasn't a fluke, that we should have played a lot more in college there, but didn't, and we just got to prove otherwise here and just show them how awesome we are as a field general here for a football club. So we'll take a look here and see that we're going to be playing Jacksonville. Jacksonville's 0-2. We're 2-0, and it should be a fun game. I think we're going to be playing the first 3 quarters of the game here in this one, and it'll be week 3. And of course, I think we will just show week 3 in the next episode. And then, of course, we got one more preseason game after that. It will be a dress rehearsal, and it'll be, I think we're only going to be playing the first quarter, and then Fitzpatrick will take over, because usually I don't know, third game usually is a kind of a dress rehearsal, but also too, people say the fourth game is usually a dress rehearsal. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how things go here. But that's it for this episode of Face of the Franchise here at QB1 with Khalil Kelley. That's it for this episode. If you guys enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more here on ESGNet. Also, don't forget to follow us on social media. You guys can easily find us on Facebook, Twitter, and Discord. The links are down below in the description. Check those out and be a part of the ESGN Nation. I cannot wait to really dive into this after we get out with this preseason here. But that is it for this episode, you guys. As always, keep yourselves really healthy, and I will see you guys next time.